G'day everyone, great to see you all again. Thank you so very much for watching, and thanks for everyone responding to my huge shout out. What I'm trying to create now is a all things trade segment, and to show you, any of you tradespeople or home handy people, how to go about getting good tools and to get good vehicles, getting the most out of your money that you spend, and you know, all of those things that we want to make sure that we get for our hard-earned bucks. So today I've actually got a hiace van that's been given to me, which I'm really looking forward to going over for you guys. I've had it for 5 days, so anything that's been handed to me, I'm not going to be just taking it for 5 minutes, having a look at it, trying it. I'm actually going to trial it out as a work vehicle for a 5-day period, if not longer. If I can get it for longer, I'll do that just to educate myself and you people the best that I can, if the vehicle's good or if the tools are good, etc. So what I've got today is a hiace van. It is a pretty damn good van for a tradie. A little bit too high for my liking. It's a 2.4, but we'll get into the back and I'll show you the benefit of having a 2.4 van. It's really quite helpful if you've got to move big stuff and you want to keep it locked up. The front, step this way. The front of the van here, we've got automatic. Now, when we've got automatic, I'll just put the keys in. There is a special spot that has eco, and you can see that little eco light there. That's just that green light. It's been fantastic for fuel economy of the car, and I think a lot of that has to do with when you are just cruising along, it's in eco, and then when you floor, if you do floor it, if you're going up hills or if you've got some load in the back and you need to give it a bit of gas, it doesn't suck too much fuel. So far I've done 450, 500 Ks in this, and I am on 3/4 of a tank, so I've still got 1/4 of a tank. So give or take, I'm guessing you'd probably get about 700 Ks out of the tank. I've done a lot of city driving. That hasn't been any freeway driving, which has been really good, because that gives you a better understanding of how much fuel it does suck. It handles really well. I've driven it in the rain. You're very high up. Look how high up you are, which has been something to get used to. That was a bit hard. One of the best features that we've got in this, which was fantastic, is check this out. On the mirror, if I go into, put it into reverse, you can see this, look at this, and it gives you an exact distance. It has done absolute wonders for me when I'm reversing, and that back of that car there is completely loaded and I can't see anything in the back there. So that's been really good on backing up. Seats are comfortable. A fair bit of room, huge glove compartment if you need something there. Obviously you got your airbags and stuff. Radio's really good, Bluetooth compatible, which has been really handy. Nothing special, nothing spectacular, no ashtray or anything, but you do have drink holders, which has been pretty handy as well. And they're in the middle of the car, not on the side of the car. We'll step in the back. One of my favorite features here has been having doors on both sides. Now you're in, now you're out. You can see the size of it is been fantastic for loading stuff in, keeping stuff locked up. I tried to get my tools in here. I got all of my tools, and the tools only came up to about here, but you could see in from both sides. That was the bad part about having the glass, and there was no bars. So I didn't want to drive around with any of my tools in the back. Opening up this back section has been fantastic as well. As you can see here, that is massive. We can get heaps of stuff in there. We got a specially made sliding door in there that was 3 meters high and 1.6 long. So that was really good. That takes 3 meters full length, 3.3 or 3.6 if you go from this corner here over to that corner. There was a 3.6 sheet, but we couldn't get too many in. Too high, I have to say though, for getting any load onto the roof. So if you were to put roof racks or something on that, it's too high. It's too dangerous to try and get things on and off if you were to put roof racks on it. So I canned that idea. This bar has been really good. When something slammed against this, it really protected anybody up front. That was really handy. Doors slide really well. All the door functions work really well. Diesel, obviously, that's how come we got so many good Ks out of it. All in all, I have to say it's been a pretty damn good test drive. I'm pretty damn happy with it. Whoa! The line under the bonnet, you've got to watch out for the line under the bonnet on this one. This is what I was talking about, is the You can see the eco light just there. So that'll come on. If I floor it though, it goes off. So while it's cruising, it doesn't drink too much fuel. All in all, it's been pretty good, especially when you take into consideration the amount of bodies that you could get in the back, or if you put a drawer system in, you could get a fair bit of tools in there and then still stack your stuff on top and still have a fair bit of height if you wanted to keep everything locked up. What else is there? The turning circle. The turning circle on this baby, I have to say, is absolutely amazing. It is fantastic. Can turn very well in very tight places, especially for the size of the car. My conclusion is, if you're looking for a good van, there's this hiace van, and there's also one that's 2.1 in height. Depending on what you want to do with your van, vans are always a great addition to your tool case. Vans you can lock up, you can do immobilizers on them so nobody can nick off with them. Hiace van, or any van, is a really good addition. This particular model has been great to use, fantastic on fuel economy, good braking. Being high up has been something to try and get used to, but all in all, I have to say, thanks Toyota, great job.